So Craig, I see that you are surrounded by your product. Could you please give us some background on why you created GreenHouse International?
Hi Chris. Well, the main reason was trying to find a business that was really good from a sales point of view and also with the customer's point of view. Now finding a business and a product that can actually not just not cost people money but actually save people money is a great business to be in. It's actually a business of helping people, which is what really got me excited, being able to run a business, being able to offer people something and actually saving them money at the same time as well as improving their lives. And that's the basis of GreenHouse International.
Okay, Craig, we know that GreenHouse International is a really successful business. It's got some really good satisfied clients. What would you say, very briefly, are our unique points of difference?
The biggest part about this business is such a fast and rapidly changing environment, and I think having very short channels enables us to actually implement these changes really quickly. Most of my time gets spent in R&D and looking and inspecting and changing and improving products. We work with a number of our companies that actually manufacture for us, and having the sales team that actually can then take these products to the market.
Great, Craig. Well, I think that's a great introduction. Let's move on to what really makes us both excited, is our product. So, where would you like to begin?
I think we're going to jump around a little bit, but just, I've got a couple of interesting products here just to show. And this is just the beginning, because I'm off to China again in a week's time, and hopefully part 2 will show you some more new and exciting products. But as a little teaser, and just to show you some of the things we do and why this business is so good, let's have a look at what we've got.
All right, so where would you like to start?
Well, let's start on some of the bigger products.
So shall we look at these high bay lights that we have in the front here?
Yeah, this is your traditional type of standard metal halide lamp that most businesses just love to put up everywhere. I'm going to plug it in and just show you, how it actually works.
Okay.
That's a great start. It's not working. I actually plug it in.
That's okay. Great. I think it will help if you plugged it in. As you can see, guys, we have lots of fun here.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's have a look.
Okay, you notice the lovely pink light. I'm not going to point it straight at the camera,
yes,
but you can see the pink light, the buzzing, the humming noise, the time it takes to start up. But most importantly, is if you look at our little meat over here, your power factor is really low. You're looking at about below 0.2, which means not only is it taking a long time to start up, but it's using an extremely high amount of energy. This light's running at 3.5 amps at 245 volts in Australia.
Right.
In real terms, that's about 750 watts of energy. So
they're rated at 400 watts, but it's actually showing you that as it starts up.
It will actually come down a bit. It'll probably level out at about 450 watts, although some of the older ones actually run at about up to 700 watts. We found some that have actually been over that. Anyway, while this is taking a long time to start up, I'm actually going to show you one of our most exciting products.
Sure.
Let me just unplug this quickly. We'll get rid of this.
Okay.
By the way, this is an old LED light that we've got back from a customer. Yeah, you can see the weight.
I can see what you're batting there, mate.
Do my bicycle. Yeah, it's really old technology. I don't find them very successful. The new ones, there's a lot of exciting stuff happening in that area. But what I'm going to show you, this is brand new out the box, just a typical induction light. I mean, see, even the packaging and the quality is really good of our products. Now this little light is not so little, it's the biggest light, but this is going to replace all the factory lights. Now, it's an induction globe.
Right.
We've got a polished vacuum reflector, which actually helps the transmittance of the light. I'm going to plug that in. You saw the other one just now.
I did.
So this is straight out the box.
I see it's already come straight on.
It's on. There's no noise. The quality of the light's amazing.
Do you want to shine it at me and let's see how it looks?
Not really. It won't
Okay,
really
it's just a very warm, quick light.
But yeah, it doesn't run hot. But the best part over here.
Let me just zoom in there, Craig, if you just hold on one moment. Okay, I'm coming there to look now.
It started up instantly, but we're running at below 0.9 of an amp. So it's running at 0.87 amps. So your true power of that lamp is about 200 watts. Power factor 0.979. That's
very high.
Close to perfect. It's extremely good quality. So that's quite exciting. That's why I get passionate about this. And that one light.
Right.
This one light can save you over $8,000. The reason for that is it's got a lifespan of up to 100,000 hours, as opposed to some of the older lamps which don't even last 8,000. So you can imagine the amount of savings, not just in terms of your energy, but also in terms of your maintenance costs and your replacement costs. These things are very high up. Obviously, you require boom lifts and all sorts of fancy things to change. So every time you have to change a globe or one of those, could cost a couple of $100.
Right, that's really great, Craig. So which other product would you like to show us quickly?
Well, I'll show you some variation. This is just in case you saw this. That's a variation of an induction light. We call it our PC induction light, and it basically provides a prettier, softer light. Once again, the same globe, same sort of quality, but this lamp is exceptionally bright. Also replacing a 400 watt metal halide. Very attractive, very strong, and very easy to put up in use.
I can see that.
All
Alright, so that's...
So we've covered some of the induction lighting, which is what's really exciting, but there are a couple of other really interesting products that that are working well in terms of industry. The old fluorescent lights, for example, they've been, they're everywhere. Now,
correct.
A small fitting like this, which looks very, very slim, very strong, very neat. Now you'd think that's going to cost a lot more than all the old ugly fittings that you're getting wrong, but the actual fitting is actually cheaper. And not only is it cheaper, but a single light is equivalent to 2 fluorescent tubes, and it uses 66% less energy.
That's substantial, Craig, and that must represent a lot of saving, and I'm sure it runs a lot cooler as well.
It runs cooler, it's neater, it's brighter, but not just that, you're saving money by buying it. So, very exciting. Now, there's a couple of alternatives that you might be wondering what this is.
I was looking at that thing poking over the wall there.
It's nice.
Looks really thin. Looks like a surfboard.
But yeah, this is another amazing light. And what that does, it basically fits into all the suspended ceilings. It just pops straight in, takes 30 seconds to put in, and the light quality from that is absolutely amazing. It's soft. It's a soft, wonderful, beautiful light, but also equivalent to 2.5 fluorescent tubes. It's sealed. You can't get dust or dirt or insects inside.
Right.
There are some cheaper models on the market now, but they're not. If it's not a genuine product, what happens is they've got lenses and all sorts of things can get in between the surface and the light source, which with the lifespan of these, it's going to last 10, 15 years. There's no point in actually buying something if you're going to have to maintain it.
Exactly, and it's a nice, clean, smooth light as well.
Absolutely, and the warranties on these lights, I mean, we've got 5-year, 4-year warranties. In fact, some of our new LED high bays that we're getting out, and that we'll show you soon, I mean, they've got warranties of 7 years.
That's absolutely amazing. Well, Craig, do you have any other product you'd like to show us at the moment?
Oh, I could go on all day.
Of course you could. So
let me show you one other thing. For example, you might be wondering what that is.
Yes.
This is actually strip lighting, but it's different. It's 240 volt strip lighting. We use it in a lot of the conference rooms, the large, all the ceilings and types of houses where you've got false ceilings. It runs off 240 mains. It works with a standard dimmer. It's so easy to install. It lasts a long time and it replaces fluorescent tubes. You've got no gaps. You've got perfect dimming. You've got no frequency. And a simple thing like that can save a fortune.
Craig, what length strip of that would you require to replace a normal 1.2 T8 fluorescent.
Well, you need a little bit longer, but the thing is you don't have gaps in between. So basically you take out the fluorescent tubes, we take out the tubes, we put those in, and we get the same light output, but with huge savings, with no gaps, with a neater, better finish, and much longer lifespans.
All right, Craig. I'd like to just possibly end off this particular segment at this stage, because I know that we're going to be moving on to the downlights and all the variants of the downlights that we have to offer.
I'm just going to show you two.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Quickly, you can't stop you now.
No, I can't stop you now, can I?
Just wanted to show you, we've got the same version of lighting, but in a color version, and there's a little controller that comes with that, and you can change your colors. It's going through a color changing mode. We've got this running, for example, outside Hillary's Harbour, a 50-meter length. Oh, that's the other thing. You don't need transformers, you don't need joins, you don't need any maintenance in putting these things up. It just basically slots right in. We've had this running at Hillary's Harbour for over a year. Anybody being past there, it looks absolutely amazing, extremely bright and really good quality.
Excuse me, that was me having a quick cough.
All right, so
okay.
One more thing before we move on.
Right.
Two more things. This little light, I'm quite excited about it because it basically replaces a 150 watt halogen strop lighter. They fit in the ceiling. Now, the exciting part about this light is, apart from the brilliant quality, is that the light can actually repay for itself in about 2.5–3 months.
That's substantial savings.
Well, you're getting 80% energy savings, plus the reduction in heat is unbelievable when you take into consideration how many of these lights are actually in buildings. And we did the first store we did, a store in Perth, CBD. We changed out about 180 of these lights. Not only do we save a fortune on the light running cost, but the air conditioning cost reduced so much that we saved nearly $3,000 on their electricity bill on the first month. They were over the moon, obviously, and that's what's so great about this business, is offering these savings that we can do.
Exactly.